Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, who the world need calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world need calls Jesus Christ. All right, brother Jeremiah, come with a quick verse of the day through the spirit and power of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And, this is going into trusting in the Lord, man, with all our heart. Hey, this world to kind of convince us that, we could just do whatever and just, to lean onto our carnal mind, right? Hey, it's always a constant war between the spirit and the flesh, man. The flesh wants you to do far above than what the spirit will want you to do, man. Right? Why? Even though we spiritual creatures, but we let the flesh kind of consume us, man. And the wantingness of the world to consume us. So let me read this in the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse number 5. It reads, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding." Right. That's why it says, the mind. That's why when we read the book of Jeremiah, it says the mind is wicked above all things. Right. It's like the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who then can know it? Why? Because it's going to have us to do all manners of evil, man. Right. It could be righteous too. Right. But it's all on how your mind and your heart is, man. Right. What they say, so is a man, as a man thinketh, so is he. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Right. So if you think in evil, wickedness, lust, carnal, the pleasures of this world, what you think is gonna happen to your mind, you're gonna lean onto those. But maybe it's not really off to work on the Sabbath. I need extra money, or you know what? It's kind of not off to this and that. Hey, it is, man. Hey, should have read in the Bible. Hey, and that goes back to previous video. Hey, reading. Right? Most of our questions is going to be, all of our questions, Salaki, are going to be answered through the Bible, man, for the most part. Right? If you got a problem with something, question, concerns, that's why you should be reading, to be able to get the understanding of that, man. All right? We got to trust in the Lord, man. All right, let me get this precept right. All right. Let me get this, man, in the book of Sirach. All right, Ecclesiastes, right, chapter 2 and verse number 10, right? It says, "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?" Right? But this is going into trusting in the Lord, man. Right? It said, hey, look at the generations of old. David, right? All our righteous forefathers. Moses, right? Abraham, all our righteous forefathers. Did any of them that trust in the Lord, was they ever confounded? No. Right? And that's why it's a question mark after that, man. Right? They wasn't, man. Right? So we need to understand that lean on our understanding and get us destroyed, man. Right? May not be literally, but spiritually, right? Carnally, thinking, instead of, that's why it says do nothing without counsel, man. Good to get counsel from a wise man, not just any old brother or old head who's unprofitable unto you, right? You got wise men, man. Whether it's in this world, you got people who done had that experience to be able to give you that understanding from the experience that they went through with certain things, man. If a brother never went through it, why would you go to counsel with that brother, right? If a brother never been married, right, and never had a woman, a sister, it's like a wife, it may not be wise to get counsel from that brother who never even been in that situation, right? But nevertheless, just going into the same thing of trusting the Lord with all thine heart and lean not on thy own understanding, man. Right? Let me get verse 11. "For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction." But it's all on them literally, trusting in the Lord, man. That's the first step, man. All right? You gotta trust in the Lord, man. You gotta trust in the Lord. It's crucial in these last days, man. So let me go back to that in the book of Proverbs, man. Hey, we gotta trust in the Lord, man. All right? So I'm gonna read that again. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 5 again. "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not on thine own understanding." Right? So do nothing without counsel. Get advice, man. There's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion, man. It's always wise, whether it's financially, spiritually, on how to move in a way, whether it's a job promotion that's, they kind of, you know, telling you, hey, you can get an extra $20, but you got to work the Sabbath, or whatever it may be, man. Brothers should know and sisters should reach out. Hey, but the whole thing is to not lean on your understanding, man. Right? You might have to go up a fast, man. A prayer. See if the Lord will hearken to you and answer your question then. All right? Brothers and sisters done did that all too often, man. If I'm speaking from my experience, I kind of had to do that a couple times, man. I'm not working on the Sabbath, but nevertheless, you had to fast. Sometimes no answer is an answer, man. You want to ask the Lord, hey, should I this or that, and you don't get an answer, hey, guess what? Hey, that's your answer. Right? If you're spiritually thinking on it, if you're carnal, no, but I do want this, so I'm going to do it anyway. And it could destroy you. All right? So, family, let's not forget to let's trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean not on thy own understanding. And with that, we give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.